This morning, Mama got a coconut latte with oat milk, and it is heaven. But caffeinated, we're back on the road. Cheers. Oh my God.
All right, day one. Here's the game plan.
The game plan.
So we booked the Lake Minnewanka cruise for 10 a.m. And after that, we're going to explore Banff, maybe hike around Lake Minnewanka and just have a chill pre-nap routine. Nothing too crazy. We're going to go on the boat. And I think we're going to schedule for a full nap in the house today, get everyone reset, get the energy levels high. Then we're going to do a local hike around Canamore called Grassi Lakes. That's the plan. Let's see how far we can get in our game plan. And that's pretty much it. I think we're going to cook dinner at home. We packed a lunch.
Make it an easy day because we think we're going to have a couple early mornings the next couple of months.
Yep.
Banff National Park! We'll have to see if they have stamps at national parks in Canada. We've made it to Lake Minnewanka, at least the parking lot, and Carson was welcoming all of the cars as we got ready, just standing outside and waving. I have a tiny little bear. I feel like you can't say that, it's like saying shark at the beach, but he has his little bear outfit on, and we are headed over to check in for the boat. What do you have?
A tiger.
Oh, how cool. Yeah. So this is our first stop in Banff, and one thing I had read was that a lot of the locations had flush toilets, which is definitely a new experience for the national parks that we've been to, at least in the US, but can't confirm. They have flush toilets, and a lot of them have little snack stops, and this one has Black Anchor. So if you come to Lake Minnewanka, then you can grab a little snickety snack, and there's places to sit outside, which it's definitely chilly today. Chris actually just ran back to get my coat from the car, but it's very cute. I'm loving this, just this whole mountain area. It's my vibe. When we were checking in, they gave us tickets, and they gave Carson the cutest little coloring book and crayons to do on the boat. And they said if he completes it, that she'll give him a sticker and a patch.
You excited? Yeah.
Super quick to that boarding pass.
Yeah, of course. Just loading onto the boat, ready for our ride.
We'll get you back to Dalton in 1 hour. Also make sure that when you step onto the back deck, you close the... Whoa. The back deck is open. Head back. Over to your left, I want to point something else out. We're about to see some...
So we just made it out to the middle of the Lake Minnewanka. We're about 10 kilometers out, and you can just see the scenery around us. So we're on this cruise. We actually get a small treat, and we get pine needle tea, which is local to Banff. They actually make it in Banff Town Center. So they're going to come around with the tea here. We're going to get a taste of it. I've never had pine needle tea. I think we get some dark chocolate covered berries as well, so we're going to try those out. So far the cruise has been good. It was nice and quiet out there when you're in the middle of the lake. Very scenic. There is a lot of cloud coverage today, so that can't happen on some rainy or mistier days. But we're enjoying it. We're coloring. The baby's doing well. So we're having fun. Say hi. Thank you.
You're welcome. Would you like some tea? Yeah? You can grab one, but it's very hot.
Yeah, I'll grab. There's one for you. Mommy's going to help you with it, okay?
Okay, perfect. You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Cheers. Oh, it's good. I really like that.
Okay. All right, here comes our snacks. I haven't tried my tea yet. Yep, tastes like water.
There's some berries over here.
Thank you. One for me. We'll just take these 3.
Yeah, go for it.
Thank you.
Okay.
I always worry that when there's snack options, I'm not going to be able to have any, but Chris just checked it and I can eat it, and I'm very excited because I also love chocolate.
They're good. So they're Saskatoon berry covered with dark chocolate. I don't even know what that is or where that comes from, but we have to buy some more of these later. And I think they're local to Canmore, so let's see if we can find their shop later today. Maybe it'd be part of our game plan.
That's good.
I'll get you one, buddy.
That's really good. Ooh.
What's it taste like? Chocolate. So we are post-snack on the Minnewanka cruise, heading back to port now. But we're still able to see a ton of great views out here. I'm sure you can't hear me at all, actually, but the cruise is just at an hour long. There's a back deck you can stand on to go and look at some of the amazing views. We did turn the motor off at a halfway point while we were turning around, so you can really enjoy the nature, the scenery, and look on shore without having the motor going, which I'm sure you can hear right now. So yeah, I think it's worth it. There's not many places in Banff you can go on the lake and see the mountains from the lake. So I think it's great. It's something we did in the Dolomites with the ferries. I think it's worth it here as well. It is a little pricey, but there's not many places you're able to do something like this for a national park. I need help. I need help pushing this. Are you ready? Look how good it looks on there, on the postcard. Here, hold that, buddy. Grab them all. You want the sticker? Thank you so much. And look, we got a patch. So we need to find a nice coat for you, and we're going to start putting these patches on coats, I think. Is that what you want them? Cool. Let's do that. We have to find a, not this one though. We need to find like a Carhartt type jacket. Rugged.
That was my coat.
That's for your shirt? And this is for your coat? You are officially a Rockies Ranger. Ready? Because you're a Rocky Ranger. All right.
Let's see it. Oh, yeah.
That was so good. I loved that we were learning things about the lake, but that there was also snacks.
Yeah, those chocolates were really good. So there's a slight drizzle right now, but there is some hiking trails here that are pretty much well paved. There's a lot of people, so there's not a risk of a bear or anything. Well, there always is, but less likely. So we're gonna see how much we can do with the energy levels that we have. We accomplished our main mission for this morning. Now we're gonna continue. Is there a bubble there? I'll put that there. There you go, now you can see me.
Even with like the mist and the rain and everything, it almost is giving it this like mystical, magical vibe. And I have to say, as much as I would have liked it to not be drizzling, I'm kind of loving this.
So just right by the dock, there's a few areas with big rocks so you can kind of overlook the lake. And it is beautiful. There's actually still a little bit of rain. The sun is peeking out, so actually we're getting a little bit of warmth, so it's actually really nice. Wow. I mean, this is stunning, and this is just a lake you can pull up to and park. There's tons of parking. Yeah, I think for family-friendly trails, I think this is a great spot. We haven't walked on the actual flat trail yet, but you can see people over there pretty far in the distance, and it looks pretty flat. I mean, people are getting after it over there. Carson was ready to head out, so we called it short on the trail. We're at our car. We're having turkey and cheese sandwiches for lunch. Carson's enjoying it. We made up a few of them, so we're all filled up and fueled up. So we're gonna see if we can stop in Banff on the way back just to check it out for a little bit, or if they need to go back immediately for nap time. All right, back in the car. I think the vibes are pretty high right now, so we're gonna hit up Banff, walk around. We need to get our Banff National Park pass still printed. We have like a little piece of paper with everything written on it right now, which we could get a ticket for.
Yeah, we didn't know that you had to print your park pass and have it on your dashboard. So I literally bought it on my cell phone and I clicked checkout, and the next thing literally popped up and it was like order confirmation, and it said please print and put on dashboard, and we were like, oh no.
Yeah, we're sitting in our Airbnb like they don't have a printer. We're not in a hotel. So far we've only seen one squirrel. We've seen two bald eagles on the boat at the lake.
They were Eddie and something else. They
Eddie
named
Paul.
them.
Apparently they come back every summer. They were flying around playing or mating. They were having a blast. It was cool to see two bald eagles up here. All right, so we just had a big bus stop in front of us, and we're curious as to why. Hopefully there's something to be seen.
Carson, keep your eyes open. There might be animals outside.
I didn't see a thing.
I see one.
What
What did you see?
A lion.
You saw a lion?
Whoa! I missed the lion. Whoa! All right, well, I didn't add that to our Big Five list, but let's add extra mark for that one.
We have 2 sleeping babies. Anyway, we stopped in Wildflower Cafe and got a gluten-free carrot cake muffin. So while they're sleeping, we're gonna enjoy it, taste it out.
No, I'm just kidding.
Here's some fork. We're gonna give it some icing.
I think for being gluten-free, that's really good.
I like it. Gritty,
Yeah.
which I feel like gluten-free is always a little. I wish there was more icing. So we just went in the visitor center in Banff because we had read online that you could ask them to print your day pass, and they were able to print it for us. So we have that we can, it's all windy so it's flipped over, but we can put that in our dashboard. And then they gave me a map of Lake Louise and Banff, and then as well as downtown Banff. And I don't know that we'll actually use them for navigating, maybe the whole park one, just in case we lose any cell service. Chris did download the map too, but I always like to have those for souvenirs if we decide to scrapbook or if the little man just wants to look at it. But we're gonna go into some shops.
Should I get one like this? It's actually really nice. How's it look?
It looks cute. The most interesting thing to this little one is jumping off of rocks and into puddles. And he didn't soak me, but he ran at one with Chris, and we were jumping over them, and he ran at one and splashed my whole left leg, and Chris was like belly laughing, but the joy on his face was pretty priceless. But there's free parking for Banff. It's right by the train station. I'll show you here. And then we parked and we walked right over, and I don't know, so maybe a couple minutes.
So we came up for dinner. We're not going to eat out every night while we're here. So we have burgers, potatoes, simple, quick to it. Everyone enjoys it. And then we're going to try to get in another hike in the evening.
Last stop on day 2 is the Grassi Lake hike. Now we are on the way up to see kind of a shallow lake is what we think is going to be up there, and we are testing out an Osprey carrier backpack. You'll see it on Chris. Carson has decided to walk right now, but you may see him at the end of in this carrier because we're going to try to test it out for later this week. Check out that Osprey backpack.
We haven't got to use it yet, but waiting for someone to get a little tired and want to be in there instead of forcing it.
And in the back, it actually kicks out, and this becomes a little zipper pouch where you can store stuff. And I can't open it all the way without two hands, but then it folds back down, makes it easier to hike.
Where do you want to go, buddy? So this is 3.4 kilometers if we do the whole thing. That's a good hike to test out the waters on.
Absolutely. Well, 3.4, shouldn't that be close to a mile? 5K is 3.25 miles?
2 miles, right?
Yeah. Thank you.
Ready, set, go. All right, so there are 2 parts of this trail. It is a full loop, but there's the lower part and the upper part. It says the lower part there are more steps and a little bit of an incline, where the upper part's more of a calm stroll up the hill. So we just had to do the hard part first, go to the bottom and see the waterfall first. I think it's gonna look great from the bottom.
This hike. Are you happy, boy? Grassi Lakes is giving Star Wars vibes. Like, I feel like an Ewok is gonna come out. Maybe we already have a little Ewok right here. But it's beautiful. My brother would be very disappointed with me that I didn't know what that area was called. Sorry, Mike.
Okay.
Do you need help?
Probably.
What?
Whoa.
Wow. You're gonna be like... Do you need help?
Cool. Carson, we're all loaded in, right? You ready back there?
Yeah. Let's hide.
We rented this backpack from Mountain Littles and the High Drinks Toy Shop. They have a whole rental Instagram and website called Snugglebug Baby Gear, and they have a bunch of things you can rent, not just carriers. But traveling from Pittsburgh, it was not an option for us to buy a carrier and pack it with us because we try to pack as light as possible. So if you are coming to the Banff and Canmore area and you have a little one and you want a hiking backpack, definitely check them out. I was watching my footing so much, I missed that there you can see the lake now. Banff is typically not this cold this time of year, but they've been getting hit with a lot of water.
Oh my goodness.
This is beautiful. And to think this was on our extras list.
So we found the steep part of the hike. Once you find the big waterfall, you pretty much climb up beside it. So we're gonna see how steep this is. If not, we might turn around. I feel like the videos never do justice of how steep something is or how tough something is, or even how good it looks. So definitely a challenge with the two boys. Is it a lot?
Yeah, but worth it.
Probably definitely not possible without the baby carrier, so we're trying to get to the top where it's a little bit flatter, and then we'll let the guy run around. We're so glad we were able to rent this in Canmore. Definitely check it out if you're hiking or want to get to some really cool spots with kids. This is probably the only way to do it. To think that we just hiked up that to the top of the waterfall with the two babies is pretty impressive. Definitely got steep and we were definitely tired, but we made it to the top. We're waiting for a little bit of a flatter spot to let the boys down, but wow, if you're able to do it, it's worth it. Grassi Lakes Trail.
It looks like a fairy tale. It's salt water. I bet.
Yeah, you smell it. This is the start of the easier part of the trail. We're gonna head back down towards the car. It's another mile down, so we're gonna try to knock this out. It's a little bit easier. So flatter.
Definitely need flatter right now.
Much smoother.
Way smoother. Victory!
Wow, what an incredible hike. We actually met up with another family. The dad was talking to us about his trip. They're leaving for the week tomorrow, and they said it was absolutely beautiful. They said they seen a ton of animals on the Icefield Parkway, which we plan to do one of these days when maybe it's a little bit more rainy. We can kind of just view from the car. And they said they seen black bears, elk, and everything. That's kind of what I wanted to hear. We're very excited to do that now. but it's always good to get out and talk to people on the hike. They actually made the way down the hill way faster, don't you think?
Absolutely. Just like talking to somebody and hearing travel stories. He was telling us about him traveling with his daughter because he saw that we had both the boys.
So it's funny, we got to the car, we're happy about the hike, and you can actually see the waterfall right from our car. We could have saved ourselves so much time.
Oh, it's off.
There it is. Just kidding, that was amazing.
Officially made it back to the car, and I am just feeding the baby, and then we are going to head and grab some ice cream in Canmore because it is absolutely well deserved, and then probably make it an early night because we have an early morning tomorrow.